What's up, y'all? Today I want to talk to you about the yes and strategy. This is a strategy that can be used for problem solving that would allow us to continue to build upon an idea rather than shooting down an idea because we immediately see some flaw within it. Let me ask you, have you ever been in a situation where you're at work, people are complaining about something that's not working for them, that's a challenge within the system, and you agree, but you throw out a suggestion. You say, well, what if we did this? And the response is, that would never work. Or, we've tried that before, and this is why it didn't work. Or, it would work, but we just don't have the time to do that right now. It can be frustrating. A good idea gets killed before it even gets explored because somebody decides to jump in and say why it wouldn't work without ever considering what it would take to make that idea work. Well, with the yes and strategy, we avoid that. What we do with the yes and strategy is somebody throws out an idea and the next person to speak says yes and they build upon it. Now within that, if you immediately see a problem within the suggestion that's made, your yes and could be yes, and we need to do it in such a way that. And then the next person could do a yes and, in which they're going to say yes and suggest a way in which you can come around that challenge area. And so with the yes and strategy, we continue to build upon the idea rather than shooting down the idea before it ever gets explored. So I want to take a minute and I'm going to show you a sample of what it can look like to do this yes and strategy. So, I was thinking we need to come up with a way to encourage more collaboration around here. Yes, and we need to do it in a way that doesn't feel forced. And I was just reading about a company that posts in the break room active projects so people can jump in where they're interested. And we could highlight successful collaborations to encourage more people to want to participate. Wow, I feel great about this idea we've come up with. It's really going to transform the way people work around here. As we just saw, with the yes and strategy, we're able to point out a flaw within an idea without having to shut down the discussion altogether. The second respondent pointed out that if we were to create more opportunities to collaborate, we may end up making it feel forced where people don't want to engage or they don't engage genuinely because they're just doing what they have to do. And so the conversation was able to continue in a way as to how can we create opportunities but make those opportunities be organic. And that's what we want to do. We want to have our conversations where we're still engaging in conflict because no matter what idea is come up with, no matter who comes up with it, there are going to be challenges, there are going to be blind spots that need to be addressed. But we want to be able to address them in such a way that we don't kill the idea, rather we build upon that idea. And the yes and strategy is one of many ways we can have the conversation to build upon ideas.